The top 10 hottest JRPG party members. The main rule for this list is only one character per JRPG franchise can be chosen. And to make this list, both looks and personality are the big deciding factors. That's it, let's go. Ryza was completely unescapable when this game was announced/released. The internet made sure I knew she existed without even asking. I felt pretty compelled to include her. Everyone else on this list is from games I've actually played. But her thighs took over the internet after all. That's why she's an honorable mention. Interesting fact, the economy apparently had a hand in why she was designed the way she was. Atelier Ryza was released during a time of economic recession in Japan. So the developers followed the logic that characters who are more voluptuous are more desirable during times of economic hardship. Hence why she has the slightly more voluptuous thighs. Her popularity was so ridiculously high because of this that she both revitalized and made the Atelier series of games mainstream. The thighs might be the biggest part of Ryza's popularity, but according to my research, her warm childhood friend vibes and the high quality of the game she comes from were significant factors too. Kisara. Everyone, I'm a simple man. I like women and I like armor, so naturally I'm gonna like a woman in some armor. Kisara's armor design has classic fantasy trappings, but it doesn't fall into the pit of being too revealing or sexualized as a lot of female body armor can be. It remains classy and what? What was that? Whoa, wait. She has no armor on her back? That makes no sense. Let me check this. Oh, yep, there it is. Because she prides herself on never showing her back to the enemy. Ha! Bandai Namco knew we'd be asking questions. In truth, I had a difficult time picking a Tales of rep for this video. The series as a whole is very hit or miss game to game, and I find it okay in terms of most aspects. But as soon as I remember Kisara, it was a done deal. Not only did she look great, but she had a mature, caring demeanor that I found very appealing. And it fit well with her role as a guardsman. She supported the party in both words and actions. And her relationship with Dohalim was engrossing. My biggest gripe was that I wished there was more of her. I could have used more time with her to see her develop as a more fleshed out character. But in spite of that, she still comes out on top as the hottest character in the Tales of franchise. Rose. Her sleek design, fascinating backstory, and great voice work make Rose a hot character. With black armor and slick combat animations, she quickly cemented herself as the cool one in the party. That voice work though, it really drove home how cool and poised Rose was. The voice acting really helped sell her as a badass in combat. And it delivered in the dramatic story moments too, making the emotion feel real. What really made Rose an attractive character for me though was the dichotomy between her past and present self, and how jarring it was. You could really feel that Rose had gone through a lot, and I felt I really understood how she had grown into the person she had become. It made her someone I wanted to cheer for. No doubt if The Legend of Dragoon was remade, the whole cast would get a boost in popularity. But I think Rose would be the standout. Rosalind.
Could you perhaps stand back a bit?
The developers accidentally broke the mold with this one. I think they meant to make Rosalind the flirty hot character, but they accidentally made her the most popular character in the whole game. She was voted as such by the players in the official character poll when the game celebrated selling 1 million copies. Her great looks are only part of the reason for her popularity though. She is likable, confident, can be recruited early in a game that can take 100 hours, is great in combat, has interesting relationships with her family and retainers, and if she thinks you're attractive, she will let you know. Her flirtatious side was a big hit with players. As it turns out, a lot of people, especially guys, like it when a girl takes the lead sometimes. Imagine that. It's not too surprising. Guys like to be chased too. I guess there's just something about an extremely beautiful woman being attracted to you that a lot of players like. Can't say I'm surprised. Risha Mao. You're just picking her based off her looks. is probably what you're thinking. I swear there's more to it than that. The Legend of Heroes series has many great female characters within it to choose from, but Risha was still a fairly easy choice to make. Let's face it, she has an attractive, eye-popping design no other female character really matches in the series. Her only real competition was maybe Shizuna, and for those of you that don't know, Shizuna is a popular newcomer that recently entered the series. While Shizuna 2 is very appealing from a design perspective, it's personality that puts Risha over the top. At this point, Shizuna is known to be bold, confident, and challenge-seeking, but she seems to possess little in the way of vulnerability. Risha, in comparison, just seems to be a more human and relatable character. She's shy and full of self-doubt, all while being a fantastic dancer and world-class assassin. Her suffering, perseverance, and subsequent growth that came from her conflict of familial responsibility versus personal desire endeared her to many people. There may be other Legend of Heroes characters that have more fleshed out personalities and stories, but Risha's pure sex appeal levels the playing field, then goes beyond it by several levels, thus making her the hottest Legend of Heroes character. Uni. I am sure some Xeno fans are shocked not to see Pyra or Mithra here, as they are probably the obvious choice to many when it comes to the hottest characters in the Xeno franchise. But I disagree. While Uni does not have the same type of over-the-top design as the other two, I would argue she is still a very physically appealing character with a great design. And any perceived deficiency she might have in design for a hot character, she more than makes up for with a kick-ass personality. She is never boring to listen to in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. She is a caring and compassionate companion, but she will also not hesitate to call you out on your bullshit.
Then what you say it for, arsehole?
She cares more about being true to herself than playing nice with you, which is something I'm sure a lot of people out there admire and find attractive. She is consistently funny, full of snark, and she has some fantastic character development throughout the game. As you get to know her and see how she ticks, she becomes hotter the longer the game goes on. For many people, she is not only the hottest character in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but the best character in the game, period. The gunslinging, leather-wearing, motorcycle-riding, hiding behind a book as she stalks you, Makoto Nijima. Complexity, a kick-ass design, and sympathy for her difficult life circumstances make Makoto a favorite. Makoto was one of those characters many people disliked at the beginning of Persona 5, when they first interacted with her prim and proper facade. But after getting to know her over the course of the game, she won over many JRPG fans. And Takamaki was made to be the hot one in Persona 5, but many players instead fell for the tomboyish charm of Makoto instead. Many people related to Makoto and her struggle with a sense of low self-worth. Been there. Plus, many of us know what it can feel like to be constantly overshadowed and one-upped by a sibling, like Makoto was. I considered Mitsuru Kirijo from Persona 3 for this spot on the list, but Makoto won out for having a more stylish design and more memorable character arc. Her calm demeanor, when combined with her biker aesthetic and hidden meek side, make her the hottest Persona character. Tharja. You might think you have Tharja's personality pegged by just looking at her. Trust me, you don't. I'm going to kind of contradict myself with how important personality is with this one. Tharja is very flawed. Tharja is that girl you know your mom will hate, you know you probably shouldn't be with her, and you know that if you ever break up with her, she will probably curse you, kill your pets, and burn your house down. But in spite of that, she is still the girl you get together with anyway, because you can't help yourself. On the flip side, Tharja would literally kill and die for you, and pursue anyone who hurt you to the ends of the earth. In spite of her vast personality flaws, and sometimes directly because of them, many people love her. People love how creepy, possessive, and hilariously awkward Tharja can be. She is so unconventional compared to other characters that she leaves a lasting impression, particularly as a romantic option. Her antisocial behavior and stalking tendencies betray the fact she is probably just a very lonely and sad person. Her personality, design, and inappropriate interactions with other characters have made her an enduring favorite with Fire Emblem fans. She's a character that fits the definition of crazy haw in more ways than one. Jade. This is the only character on the list that uses her sex appeal as an actual weapon in-game. It's not just one gimmick attack either. Her sexiness has its own skill tree. Jade uses more than her hotness to fight though. She is also a martial arts expert proficient in multiple weapons. Using both her physical prowess and good looks to fight makes her a standout character on this list. She is loved for her design, personality, backstory, and her great utility in combat. Jade was planned to be the protective big sister type when she was first conceptualized, and many gamers love this specific aspect of her personality. Her consistent displays of loyalty to the hero character both as a child and adult won over many hearts. Loyalty is hot, but she is not a yes woman, and she has her own thoughts and beliefs. She will keep you in line if you start making bad decisions, which just makes her even more likable. She cements herself in your mind with her admirable personality full of compassion and courage. Okay, and because she's a total smoke show. She's gonna blow! An exploding dress. Bravo, Yoko Taro. Bravo. Anyway, 2B is of course a hot JRPG character, and she has impeccable timing. Why? Well, she helped the JRPG genre reach new audiences right at a time when JRPGs needed it most, as JRPGs were in the midst of making a bit of a comeback after years of being stale. 2B helped keep the momentum going for a genre coming back from the brink. She is a significant character in JRPG history. Her popularity would explode beyond JRPGs though. 2B was a viral hit, no question. Her bold gothic Lolita outfit consisting of high heels, short skirt, and blindfold gave her an intriguing sense of mystery, and when these things were contrasted with her stoic, quiet personality, it created a striking juxtaposition that skyrocketed her popularity to new heights. Behind her good looks and tough front, players found a character full of deep emotion hiding a tragic past. 2B has appeared as a guest character in multiple fighting games, MMOs, RPGs, and other projects. Her popularity shows no sign of slowing down, and it will endure for a long time. This might be the predictable choice, but it's the right one. Fun fact, Tifa and 2B have actually battled it out in numerous character polls for hottest video game character, with one of them usually beating the other out for top JRPG character. But for me, Tifa's reign as hottest JRPG character has never really been threatened. Tifa was made by her developers to be physically attractive, but it's her personality, her personal blend of strengths, flaws, and virtues that have made her popularity endure for almost 30 years. She doubts herself, is a self-admitted people pleaser, and she can have terrible communication skills sometimes. But it's these flaws mixed with her more positive traits that make her so likable and attractive to people. She is an iconic character, and with the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, her popularity has increased after her character was given a HD makeover. Her classic outfit of tank top, miniskirt, gloves, and boots is simple but memorable, and when combined with her athletic physique, she's a knockout. She was a great many people's very first video game crush, and her popularity extends beyond the games she has starred in. She has appeared in multiple video game spin-offs, movies, merchandise, and books. Her hotness is not one-dimensional, but instead comes from a combination of good looks, physical capability, emotional depth, and vulnerability. She is the girl next door of every man's dream, and is the hottest JRPG party member. Do you agree or disagree with any of my choices? Please let me know in the comments. And if you have anything you want to add about a specific character, please leave that in there too. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. See you next time. Peace.